Hello. I decided to come on a couple minutes early because I saw I had a person or so waiting. So hopefully they didn't leave. Oh my goodness. And thank you to, I saw on YouTube, which I had to shut down. I'm in StreamYard now, but thank you to whoever gave me the 2 thumbs ups already without even starting. I really appreciate that. It's still saying live in 30 seconds, but I'm live, I think. I don't know. Am I live? Are you hearing me? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it says I'm live there, but on my other timer thing, it says I'm live in 50 seconds. I don't know. We shall see. I'll see whenever. Oh no, that's how long I've been live. Okay, I'm getting it now. Hello, one person watching. Let's see. We'll give it another 2 minutes because I was just getting bored sitting here because I'm all ready. And I'm anxious to start. I can't wait to show you guys my stuff, but we have some things to take care of first. Hello, 2 people watching. Yay! We almost have a crowd. We need another one, right? 3's a crowd? No, just kidding. Oh, I'm 3, right? Anyway. Hi, Julia. Hi, Connie from Minnesota. That's what MN is, right? Yeah, Minnesota. And Julia is Alaska, right? Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining me. So we're going to do about 5 or 10 minutes of business stuff and drawings, maybe 10 minutes. And then I'm going to get into my Stampin' Up! Pre-order, holiday catalog pre-order haul, which is awesome. Yes, Alaska. Now, is it cold there or is it hot like it right now? I don't know. You're in your summer too, just like we are, right? So you have daylight instead of all dark. Anyway, oh, we dropped somebody already. Yeah, well. Okay, all right, that's fine. Thank you for that, for being here. Summer. Well, today it is, they said it was only going up to 78 Fahrenheit, but it was so humid it felt hotter than that. And it's raining, of course, again. But we need the rain because we haven't had any for about a week. So anyway, really hot summer. Yeah, it was really hot here too up until about a week ago. And then it got to be like normal summer, which is 80s. Hi, Clay, JWB. Oh, I saw that, Connie. I saw her, Karen. Oh, and Tim also. I just saw the Karen was. So that's awesome. I am a fairly new demonstrator. Only been at it since July 2nd of 18. So there's no way I'll hit 1 million in my lifetime. Ooh, tornado warnings. Yikes. Oh, good. You know, I was just going to ask people about their catalogs. That's wonderful that you got that. I figured you meant the holiday one. And it had my stuff on the back, right? Like it did on the annual. That's pretty cool that they have a husband and wife team. I only know of Kylie Bertucci and her husband Bruno, I think, in Australia. I know them as a team, but I'm not familiar with other husband and wife teams officially in Stampin' Up. But that's so cool that they can do that and work together. All right, well, it says we have 6 people. Did I say, oh, hi, Paige. Thought I saw your name pop in. Hi, Grace. Yes, doesn't that look cool, Grace? Okay, let's do that first, actually. Then I'll do the drawing for last week and tell you about the prize for next week. So, it's too late to get the paper pumpkin for August. You had to sign up by August 10th. If you are a paper pumpkin subscriber, I think you can still get the add-on though, which I actually received today with my pre-order, and I'll show you that in a minute. But it's basically as it's pictured here. You get, oh gosh, hang on, sorry. Figures I get these strange calls now. Anyway, I usually try to remember to shut that off, and I forgot. There are 12 of these cards and 12 of these cards and 24 of these envelopes. That's basically what that add-on is. And I will show you that in a minute. But if you sign up by September 10th, this is what your box is going to look like for a handmade Halloween. I can't wait. No, several of us do. Hi, my name is Deb, and I'm pretty sure Paige is one of those too, because when I was doing the For the Love of Felt project kit last week, Paige was like, I like the box. I do too. So that's another pretty box. But no, this is a really cool box. And, you know, when you're done with your kit, you can turn them inside out or cover them with beautiful designer series paper and make them look however you want and use them for other things. I just happen to have a few too many of them. I have to start getting rid of a few. But doesn't this look cool? So I'm anxious to get this. So subscribe by September 10th to make sure you can get your handmade Halloween. I can't wait to see it. So anyway, that's that. If you got some bonus day coupons in the month of July, you have to spend them in the month of August or you'll lose them. So if you had $50 in orders and got your $5 off coupon, make sure you redeem it in August or you'll lose them. Now, I know one of you has done that. I don't know if others have or not. So just a reminder. And I'm sure Justine is having her party still. It goes through Thursday. So please, please, if you need to redeem your coupons, do it on an order before the 15th ends. And here's her host code. We're just using that up until Thursday, and then I'll give you a new one for August. Also, great time to become a demonstrator if you love getting the discount, because you get an extra $30 of product in your starter kit. So for $99, instead of getting $125, I think it is, in product, you get $155 in product. Plus, they'll give you a $10 coupon, US dollar coupon to use. I think it expires October 31st. So great time. And if you like the holiday catalog stuff that I'm going to go through with you without showing you the catalog, the stuff I was able to get, you can actually use the pre-order to get your starter kit. So just saying. Yeah, ask me about it if you want more information. So I already talked about that. You can't get that kit anymore. Mine has shipped, by the way. So next week, I'll be doing an unboxing and making something as intended. And then Paige and I will probably do a alternates, probably using some of these whenever hers comes in and we have a chance. So later on, this is what the new catalog looks like. And I can't show you anything other than the cover, but I can show you all the products I got. So, and I did not buy the whole thing, but I could have. And I mean, I couldn't afford it, but, so anyway, okay. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Oh, yes. On Justine's party, a little incentive maybe. You know, I've been saying, well, first of all, I have to step back a minute. Judy Evans Parker is the winner of the $75 or more in July drawing. She's getting this bundle, and I know she doesn't usually watch, and she's also on vacation somewhere right now, and I have her address. So Judy wins the Spirited Snowman and Blizzard Thinlits dies for July. For August, remember, we have for a $50 order, you'll be put in the drawing for this Many Blessings photopolymer stamp set, which is nice for fall and Christmas. And for $75 orders, you'll be put in for this Peaceful Poinsettia and Detailed Poinsettia Thinlits dies. And that's for the month of August, not just through the 15th, but we'd certainly appreciate it through the 15th. So far, we have 3 people contending for the $50 prize. Nobody for the $75 in August. So I'm going to add in, I know Justine's been adding in prizes, but I'm going to add in $25 order and up. I'm going to give you a good bit of retired designer series paper plus a handmade card like I always do. $50 and up, in addition to be putting into the drawing for the many blessings, you're going to get more retired DSP, some retired ribbon, and a bird ballad product share, because I have some left. And what those product shares are, oops, hang on, if I can get it out. It's some DSP, current DSP, some coordinating cardstock in various matching colors, one sheet of like 6 different colors, some of the laser cut, I think 2 of the laser cut, what are they called? Cards and envelopes, and some of this very vanilla lace, and a couple of the bird ballad trinkets. So that's what's in a product share. So anybody that places a $50 order or more will get that automatically at the end of August. I'll send those out. So that's a new thing, plus retired ribbon, plus retired designer series paper. And 75 or more, plus you'll get some more cards from me. And 75 and up, you'll get all of the above for 50. And but I'm going to throw in also the Floral Essence product share. And you have a chance at that peaceful poinsettia. And Floral Essence is this one. Sorry. Remember this beautiful paper? Has some vellum. It has some of this sheer ribbon and a couple of those fuzzy floral centers and some coordinating cardstocks back here, which I can't show. A couple different colors and some white and so forth. So really pretty. And you'll get that automatically now for a $75 order. That will be if you order through the 15th, especially, but if you order anytime in August, I'll add those in. Okay, so that is an add-on. Now we need to do the drawing for last week, which was these watercolor pencils. And we had 6 people comment, but only 5 commented what medium they would like. So I have numbers 1, 2, they're all mixed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. You know the drill. I bring in my dirty little thing here. Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, and 1 is Justine Stone, 2 is Stamp Girl, 3 is Clay, 4 is, which is JWB 52Z, 4 is Karen Kramer, and 5 is Nick's Crafty Corner. So those are our people that wanted the watercolor pencils for this week, apparently. So let me just, I'm turning away. Come here. There we go. All right. So number one was Justine. Woohoo, Justine, yay. That's good because she's the one having a party for me, so that's lovely. And I will get those out in the mail to you, Justine. And let me write that on here. Sometimes she pops in, oops, on Tuesday nights. So for next week, the drawing is going to be for these journaling pens. And they're 2 different, they're 2 different, what do you call them, diameters. One is 0.5, which I really like. It's like a regular journaling pen. And this one is a very fine 0.1, which is really faint. And I'm not as crazy about that one. But I love the 0.5. So anyway, you get the pack. And let's see what we have to do. You're going to have to tell me what your favorite thing is from this holiday haul I'm going to show you. Okay, so that's what it's going to be for next week. So with that, are there any questions before I start on the holiday haul. Any questions at all? Apparently not. 8 people watching. Okay. I'm going to start with some things that actually aren't holiday. Actually, let me move some of this stuff out of the way because I'm going to lose it. And I need the space. I need the space. Okay. These are all from the current catalog, or, well, let me start with this. This is the Gift of Fall add-on. Here are the envelopes. They are all the same. This is for the Paper Pumpkin add-on for August. And they're like a crumb cake color cards. They're note cards with the watercolor look, and you can do so much with that. And this beautiful fall wreath on Pretty Peacock background. So I love Pretty Peacock. Yes, congrats, Justine. Woohoo. So that is the first thing. And then there were a couple things I wanted for fall that I didn't have, and I got them out of the annual catalog. And first one was this Painted Harvest. These are sunflowers. There's no dye that goes with them, but they appear to be two-step, maybe, on some of the leaves and things. Yes, they definitely are. And there's an acorn. And I like the sentiments too. Your kindness means so much more than you will ever know. Gather together and give thanks. And I am thankful for you. They're all sentiments I would use. So photopolymer, love it. So I had to get that. And then I also wanted these treat bags with copper foiling. I'm not going to take them out of the bag, but they're pretty decent size, actually. They're bigger than they're wider than I thought they would be. They are about 4 3/4 inches wide by up to the lip, roughly 6.5, plus enough for a little lip. Yes, congrats to Judy too, right? Anyway, so I have those. And then also these craft pillow boxes. I wasn't sure about them originally, but because I don't know, the polka dots didn't do anything for me. But you know what? I can wrap them with a wide piece of designer paper and put a pretty bow and some embellishments on and pretty them all up. Plus, craft is really nice for fall. And then I would like to blame Paige for this because I saw her in a video use this today, but I obviously didn't see that video until today, and I bought this before that. This is the copper trim, and it's really pretty and soft, and it's actually made out of copper and polyester, and it's about 1/4 inch wide, I think. Yeah, and you get 5 yards of it. So those are from the annual catalog. So that's all I got from the annual catalog. You're like, yeah, well, we want to see the new stuff, Dad. All right, let me find some new stuff here then. I've got this all set up in stages, so bear with me. Okay, in the new catalog, which I should put down here, I guess, so people coming in know what we're doing. I'll just lay this here. There is a suite called Come Together. I did not get the suite, and I almost didn't get this ribbon, but I'm so glad I did. This is crumb cake with satin trim on the edges, and it is gorgeous. It's so soft and smooth, and the satin, You get, how many yards of this? 5? Yeah, 5 yards of this, and it's 5/8 inch wide. And then with that, you get Cajun Craze linen thread. Now, I don't know the difference between linen thread and twine, honestly, because it almost looks like twine, except that it's got about 3 or 4 strands in it. Maybe that's the difference that you can probably pull apart and fray. But isn't that a beautiful color for fall? And you get 10 yards of that. So I got that. There is some really pretty paper and a stamp set and die set that has leaves and things in it. I just had to rein it in somewhere. Okay. Then I was on the fence about this too. but I went ahead and got it. I'm going to turn this upside down. This is called the Harvest Hellos bundle. It's a cling red rubber stamp set, and it's an apple, but it makes a pumpkin and a jack-o'-lantern and a slice of apple. And then it's got, hey there, pumpkin, feel better soon. You know, like you could use it for a get well card, welcome back to an A+ teacher. What actually made me get this is two things. The pumpkin, I love that because that's great for fall and Halloween. But also, my daughter last year made a comment to me at a craft fair I was at that I had taken a few paper craft things. Hi, Philomena. Oh, the copper ribbon. Oh, cool. That sounds cool. I'll definitely have fun with that. Now, Grace, there's a comment here. Okay. I don't know why it's doing this. This is funny. It's being weird on my comments. It's like, okay, I see what's happening. Every time a new comment comes up, it says show. And if I click show, it puts it up on the screen. Okay. Anyway, my daughter made a comment that it would be nice if I made some things for teacher gifts and whatnot. So, because of her kids being in school. So that's what made me want to get this the most, but I'll definitely use it. The leaves in here and the pumpkin and jack-o'-lantern for sure too. And besides, I love punches. I just have a thing for punches, and it's got the stem and a little apple leaf. So that's called Harvest Hello bundle. And then, okay, this might be my, I don't know. I have so many favorites. I was going to say this might be my favorite in the whole catalog because it's so stinking cute. This is called Birds of a Feather, and I love birds anyway, but you have a little Christmas birdie with a Santa hat and a little star. It's good for Halloween because you got this little ducky with his little pumpkin candy tote thing, and he's a pirate. You got the turkey for Thanksgiving with a pie, and then you just have this hen sending love. So it's good for Valentine's, Christmas, Halloween, and Thanksgiving, and it's just really cute. Hi, Rebecca. You've never seen what? Oh, yeah, I hadn't either, but this is on StreamYard, so I don't know. Anyway, I just love that, and I couldn't pass it up. And the fonts are really cool. Wishing you a joyful Christmas from our little flock. Now, I do have a little flock, but I don't have much of a flock here anymore. So, but all the other ones are fine for me to use. So I like that a lot. Now, there's a suite in here called Brightly Gleaming. It has ornaments and things. I did not get that, but I got this embossing folder called Hammered Metal 3D embossing folder. And I ran it through. This will look really cool on foil sheets. But to test it out, I had a scrap of Very Vanilla. And I think it also looks sort of like snake skin or something, right? Like a reptile skin. So I know that might freak some people out, but I think that looks pretty cool. I just took Very Vanilla and I rubbed with a sponge. I rubbed crumb cake over it and to make it pop, just to see what it would look like. That's going to be really pretty with foil sheets though too. So that's in the holiday catalog. Hammered Metal 3D embossing folder. And then there's a really cool Halloween suite and a couple other smaller sets, and I didn't get them, but I did get black Stampin' Dimensionals. Yes, and it's a combo pack. So, and I tried to get rid of most of the plastic so it wouldn't rattle, but you get regular size 2 sheets and little size minis 2 sheets. And they're black. I mean, they don't look black there, but when you pop them up, they're black. So that, you know, if you put them on black items or dark colored items, browns or whatever, you're not going to have the white showing through. So I'm excited about those. And I can't wait to use them on some projects because I use dimensionals all the time. And this is one thing out of the one Halloween suite I did get. I couldn't resist the coffin treat boxes. I wasn't going to get them. I wasn't going to get any of it because I thought I have enough Halloween stuff, and I have my little birds of a feather thing that I'll use for Halloween. It says trick or treat. Plus I'm getting the hand paper pumpkin, but I couldn't resist getting these. So we have, and how many are there? There are 12 coffin treat boxes here. So that is so cool. It's a little bit morbid, but you know, it's not too gross. And you can decorate them up however you want. So I did get that. And as far as the rest of the Halloween, I have to say I really want the dies in the suite, which I can't show you because I can't open the catalog for you yet, but everything is already scored for you. Here's the lid, or maybe that's the base, and here's the lid. Yeah, so real easy peasy, I'm sure, to put together. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. And I'll make them for you on a future video. And then one other thing that's sort of by itself, there's a section towards the back of the catalog that has to do with New Year's and things. Hi, Christina. And it's the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels. And the colors in this are Night of Navy, Coastal Cabana, although I have to say, I think that would be a good double for Seaside Spray because it's, or even Pool Party. I think it would go with any of those. Shaded Spruce, Cherry Cobbler, and Pumpkin Pie. Mine got a little crumped up because it was along the side of the box next to the Apple Punch, I think. Okay, so that's the first lot of stuff. Let me see what I had next. I have these all in order. Okay. Next up, when I first saw people coming back from Greece, the incentive trip in Greece, they were showing this. And I was like, I have to have this because I love cardinals. And even if I don't like any of the rest of the set, I'm getting the cardinal. So I did. And I do like the font in here and the saying, may this season be filled with beautiful moments and happy memories for you and those you hold most dear. For me, every time I see a cardinal, I think of my dad. And I've said that before, you know, my dad in heaven, hopefully. It's just because somebody told me every time you see a cardinal, that's somebody looking after you from heaven. So I had to get it. I just had to get it. I love cardinals. And I feed the birds here and stuff. Oh, here's one I missed taking the plastic off. I tried so hard to get all the plastic. And the dies, this is a bundle. Now, in the catalog, there's actually a suite bundle, which has 2 stamp sets and 2 sets of dies and paper, and it's called Toile Christmas because there's a toile paper. I did not get all the paper, guys. I will not be doing a paper share like some of the other demos are. Okay, here's the die that cuts the cardinal out. You've got some of these, this one here, and this, it does cut out these banners. And it does cut this out, it looks like. And then there's some other little swirly and leaf things here. So very nice die set as well. That's called Christmas Cardinal dies. That goes with the Toile Christmas. The paper in this set, well here, it's actually here. You can sort of see it. This is some of it. It looks like the toile. I hope you can see it without too much glare. It's basically reds and greens, and there's bears in some of it, and children, and some stripes and things too. So I didn't happen to get that one, but the colors in that are real red and I want to say garden green. Not positive on that, but pretty sure. So that's Toile Christmas. The other set that's in it is this wreath. There's a wreath set, and I didn't get that either. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. The cardinal was was it your high school mascot? Pretty. I think so too, Philomena, that the cardinal can be used all year. I see them all year around here. So that's why I had to get that. And the wreath you could probably use all year too, but it's more like to me it looks more like a Christmas wreath. Now there is another wreath in the catalog. I don't have that one either. Sorry. Okay, so next up is So Many Stars. And look how many stamps are on this. This is photopolymer. It's got seasons, greetings, joy, love, peace. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. Hoping all your Christmas wishes come true. May you enjoy this beautiful season. Sending you love and plenty of cheer. May your days be bright throughout all the year. I love that. And I just really like all the different stars. But then wait till you see. We have stitched stars dies. I always open these backwards. Look at all the stars you get, and pieces of stars, and swirls, and fancy little sprays. I had to get that. I don't know that I have very many, if any, star dies, and definitely don't have stitched star dies. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the stitched ones, and then all these other ones around. So that is the bundle called, I guess it's called So Many Stars. Yes, So Many Stars bundle. So I got that. Okay, next up. Let me find my next up. I'm having a little bit of an issue. Okay, now the next one is a suite. And I did not get the whole thing, but I got a good bit of it. And it's called, I got most of it. It's called Perfectly Plaid. I'm sorry, it's called Wrapped in Plaid Suite. Here's the stamp set. I'm sorry about this light. Put that up a little bit. Hang on. There, maybe is that all right? No, he's in Texas now. Aw, that's sweet of you, Julia. Cool. Too bad you didn't have the stamp set, huh? Anyway, I love the font on the Merry Christmas. I really loved all of this. Hoping that your busy year comes together in Christmas cheer. North Pole delivery. Ho, ho, ho. This is a realistic looking tree. It's a two-step. You can make it a two-step, I guess. You've got a plaid tree stamp. You got a couple little pine cones, but and then it comes with a punch in this bundle. So you got the pine tree punch. How cute is that? So you can stamp in plaid or this one or this one or this realistic one and punch out your little tree. So cute. I can't wait to try that. And then there's paper wrapped in plaid. Now I will tell you there's some other papers. I only got 3 papers, guys, and there's probably 7 or 8, and the rest of them are mostly 12 by 12. I didn't get any of the 12 by 12s. I don't know why. I just was trying to cut back. Yeah, stars and the swirls, really pretty. So these are all going to be available for customers September 4th. For those of you that ordered $50 or more with me between January and I actually extended it to the end of July. I had to cut it off at July because I had to get my order for catalogs in with Stampin' Up! By July 31st. Anyway, you should be getting catalogs. Clay has indicated he got his today, so that's wonderful. I like the 6x6 ones too. And look, I have this upside down, but this is actually probably the front because it's plaid and it's foiled. And on the back, you got these cute stockings. How adorable is that? And I love these bright colors. You know, that let's see, the colors are Cherry Cobbler, Night of Navy, Shaded Spruce, and Whisper White. So definitely traditional colors. And then here you have holly berries on the back, right? And I love this blue and green plaid. Love it. These plaids remind me of the flannel shirts, right? You know, the guys used to wear. I don't know. Around here they did. My family, they did. Hi, Justine. Hey, by the way, you won the colored pencils from last week's giveaway. So congratulations. Okay, we're talking about the Wrapped in Plaid 6x6 Specialty Designer Series paper. This is Cherry Cobbler with a bunch of little deer on it. And here's the plaid with the gold foiling. Gorgeous. Then we have Cherry Cobbler dots. Cherry Cobbler with white dots. And here's this plaid with foiling. Oh, it's just so pretty. I can't wait to use this paper. And then this, I'll bet you, the punch that goes with this suite probably will punch out these little trees. You have a little white around the edge, but it'll work. Yep. How about that? Cool. So we have the trees, and then on the back is this blue and green and gold and white plaid. Really pretty. Really pretty. I'm so anxious to use this stuff. Not enough hours in the day. Here we have more of a green plaid on the back of these little Christmas trees and sort of a diamond shape, if you can see it. And then we have these little green pine cones, it looks like to me. And then on the back of that is this one. Really pretty also. That is green on there, not blue. It's looking blue on my screen. But it's actually shaded spruce, cherry cobbler, and gold. Then we have a stripe with this beautiful green and blue and red and gold plaid. And this is looking orange on my screen, but it's actually red and green. That's so bizarre. My coloring is so off. Then we have the deer, the two bucks going at it. What do they call that when they do that? It's like sparring almost. And then we have this. How heavy it is. It's not thin paper, but it's not heavy cardstock. It's sort of in between. I don't know how. It's like a thick paper, but it's paper. It's not like your Craftsmith thick cardstock in like the bonus buys. So it's a heavy paper, is what I'll say. I hope that helps. I don't know the actual weight. And then this really pretty one is sort of white with navy stars. And then here's another plaid. And then we have, and you get 48 sheets in here. And we have a green dot. And this white with cherry cobbler and gold plaid. Really pretty. Love that one. And the last one is this green and red stripe. And we have red plaid. Red with green, not blue, as it's sort of showing. I don't know. Locking, yeah, it is where they get that. Hi, Deborah. Welcome. Just finishing showing the Wrapped in Plaid Designer Series paper. Perfectly plaid stamp set with the coordinating Christmas tree or pine tree, they call it, punch. And also in that suite is this shaded spruce with gold striped ribbon. It's 3/8 inch and you get 10 yards. I didn't open this one. Let me see the texture. And there's two other things in this suite that I did not get. One was they have gold pizza boxes now, in addition to the white ones they have in the annual catalog. They look like gold foiled. Ugh, they have this taped. There's no way, guys. Oh, here we go. Okay, well, I thought this was going to be stiff, but it's actually not. It's very flexible. It's a nice ribbon. Nice ribbon for tying bows. So that'll be pretty. And it'll go great with this plaid. I think there was a real red ribbon also, but I didn't get it. Oh, no, that was a different suite. Never mind. This one would be cherry cobbler. I think this was the only ribbon with this suite. The other thing they had in this suite that I didn't get was jingle bells. You know, all different color jingle bells. Because I actually have some bells here already, so I didn't really need any more. Okay, let me find room to put these down. Be taking notes, guys, because at the end, remember, you're going to have to comment on what your favorite thing is in the suite in order to be in the drawing for the journaling pens for next week. Okay. Next up, this, I'm going to say this probably with every suite. This is one of my favorites. This one caught my eye immediately. I had to have it. Peaceful Bowels. Maybe it was because, and I can't show them to you, because of the samples in the catalog. I don't know. I just think it's beautiful. And I already had Merry Christmas and Joy and Peace and Love and some of the other ones. Here's a season's greetings. May the spirit of peace gently fill your heart and home in this most wonderful time of year. Love that. Love the pine cones and the boughs. This is red rubber cling. And then the beautiful boughs dies that go with it are pretty amazing too. And you do get some frames and labels. But look at the size of this one. Look at that. That's just going to be beautiful on a card. Oh my gosh. And then the pine cones, it looks like you get, you can stamp them and just cut out the images of the big and little one. But you also have these detailed ones in here that look like they cut out all the little crevices and stuff. So really pretty. And imagine them with foiled paper and stuff too. Oh, my brain is, my imagination is working overtime, and I'm not going to remember everything when I go to sit down to do all this stuff. Anyway, Peaceful Bowels bundle. And then, okay, I was floored with these. I was so glad they brought them, but they have Delicata metallic ink pads in 3 colors and all the refills for them. So this is the Silvery Shimmer and the Silvery Shimmer refill. Now, I only got the full-size ink pads so far. I think I'm probably going to break down and get, but I got the refills in both because I have a little, I'll show you what I have. Hang on. Forgot to get that out. I have had this thing in my stash and it wasn't open until I saw this stuff in the catalog and I went looking. But I have the same colors plus one. So they have gold, which it's called Golden Glitz Delicata Metallic Ink, the shimmery, silvery shimmer, and celestial copper. Now on here I also have bronze, which is not in the catalog, but I only got one full size because I figure I will use the silver most of all. But I think I might go back and get the full size pad in the other ones too at some point. Not right away because I spent too much money already. You have this too. Yeah, I figured I could make do with the gold and the copper for a while, especially if I have the refills now. But the silver I'll use more, I think, especially with one of the sweets in here that I haven't shown yet. Yeah, they're really awesome. So I was happy to get those. And then I'm excited about those, actually. I can't wait to play with them. Okay. Let's see. This one's next. And then here's the next one I got. Bells Are Ringing. Now, I know they used to have bells because they had a bell punch, which I have, and it's retired. It just retired this year. But this bell here is a little bigger than that bell. And then this one is a handbell, and it's a little smaller. Ring in the new year, so you can use it for New Year's. You could use it for wedding. And the thing I like about this is, and this is photopolymer, is you can stamp just this bell, or you can do 2-step and stamp poinsettias or just swirls, or the top and bottom part of it, and darken this part in here with the clapper. It says, with Christmas here, may your heart be full with songs of cheer, hoping this season is filled with joy. You got a pretty little bow here. It's a really pretty set. And then the dies, which are called Detailed Bells dies. Oops, I did it again. See? Ugh. So here's the handbell. It looks like a finger, doesn't it? Shame on you. I could use that as a finger, or bunny rabbit ear sticking up. Yes, this is all Stampin' Up, Deborah. I'm a demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And this is my holiday catalog pre-order. Well, I'm not so surprised, Clay, about that, because remember, where are they? Our Champagne Shimmer Frost and our Frost White, those are Sinico. So I'm not really surprised about that. Some things Stampin' Up, goes out to other vendors to get. So I'm not really surprised on that. So did I miss anybody else? Yeah, the dies are pretty. So these are the bells. Again, this big one here, I'm sure cuts out the stamp here. Let me just this way up. Yes, that'll cut out that. Or you can just use it with this detail here, right? And then here's a smaller bell outline, which isn't even on the stamp. Or there's this long skinny one, and here's this little bell thing up here, or you can use this other decorative in it. And you've got the bow die, this little branchy thing die, and another little bell here. And here's a poinsettia in a bell. So just really pretty. Lots of detail for these bells. And I'm going to make this into bunnies and fingers. In addition to a handbell with pine on it. Oh gosh, if I remember. Oh my goodness. So that's Bells Are Ringing bundle. Okay. This is part of a suite I didn't get. There's a whole suite, and actually it's on the bottom part of the catalog here that has to do with snowmen. There's a snowman punch, and there's a felt kit that has little pieces like mittens and hats and scarves in different colors. I didn't get it. It's really cute. I just couldn't afford to get everything. But I did get this new Snowfall Accents Puff Paint. I am not going to demo this now. It says shake well before using, apply in a thin line, then heat it with a heat tool and it puffs up. So it's like your normal puff paint, Snowfall Accents. And you can use, little dots or lines or whatever and make it puffy. So I got that, and that is Stampin' Up brand. Okay, and then this one, as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. It's called #Elfie. Look how cute these little elves are. Oh my gosh, this guy's sitting dozing at Santa's workshop. No peeking. That'd be cute, like peeking out of a mug or something. This little guy standing on a present and playing with the ornaments, and this guy hanging in the stocking. Just so cute. May your Christmas be merry and full of delight with a new year that's happy and healthy and bright. That's a cute saying. I just love this. And then just for you. And this is Cling red rubber. So that is a standalone. There's no die to go with it or anything. The bow bundle, the peaceful bows, yes. Let me figure out where that was. Here it is. This one here, Julia. Yeah, there you go, Clay. Bells Are Ringing bundle, yep. Is this what you meant, Julia, if you're there? It does have dies. That's the one I showed. It's called Peaceful Bows and Beautiful Bows dies, or this is a bundle called Peaceful Bows. And here's the dies that go with it. So it does the pine cones, these two branches, and the labels. And the pine cones cut out this and this. Now, I don't know that these branches here actually cut out these stamped images. It's more like you stamp these and then you also have some die cuts, plus the frame and the labels, but the pine cones will cut out. And also you get these more detailed pine cones. I know the elves are adorable. I mean, that one and the Birds of a Feather one with the 4 seasons or the 4 holidays with the little birds. you know, a turkey, a chickie, a hen, and a, what was the other one? A duck as the pirate for Halloween. I couldn't resist those two. So anyway, that was Peaceful Bowels. Elfie, so cute, Elfie. And then for you penguin lovers, I was on the fence about this, but my son loves penguins, and that's really the only reason I got this, because truthfully, I wasn't crazy about the font and stuff for me, but it's kind of cool for masculine cards with the way the hats and the scarves and and bow ties are. Hang on, I'm losing stuff. Stuff is falling. Okay. Says, always by your side. May your New Year's dreams come true. Merriest wishes. You're so cool. I could see using that for my son. Nothing warms the heart quite like a good friend. That's a nice thing also. And then there's some like little dirt or ice, or you could use that puff paint or something to make snow. So those are really cool. And they're cling rubber also. So that's a standalone stamp set as well. Yes, lots of cute samples with the penguins. I know. And I wasn't sure because they're not cutesy penguins. They're like realistic penguins, you know, and I just wasn't sure, but I hope I can do them justice. That's all I'm going to say. And I think my son will love them. He'll like this You're So Cool one for sure. Okay, on to the next thing. All right. Oh my gosh, guys. I have so much stuff. The next thing I got is an entire suite. This is the only suite. I got the entire suite, and it's called Night Before Christmas Suite. So we'll start with the stamp set. This is the stamp set called Holly Jolly Christmas. It's cling also. It's got this cute Santa with his sack and toys, a present, these little trees, and these 3 stockings. May the magic of Christmas reach you this year. Love, Santa. Believe, which I really like that. And may your heart be filled with the love of the season. And then the dies that come with it are called Jolly Season dies. It cuts out the Santa. It cuts out each of the stockings. I think, yeah, this on the stamp, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. The stamp of the stockings is all 3 together, but the die cuts each one out individually. So you get 3 separate little stockings when you cut them out. And then the trees don't have a die, but instead in the dies you get Santa's sleigh with the reindeer. You get a little tag. You do get the present. You do get the stocking and the Santa, and then you get the words "'Tis the season" and "To be jolly." 2 words, and I like word sentiments, so that's cool. And I really love the Santa and the reindeer here. So that got me. Yeah, hi Jimmy Lonnie. Thank you for joining us. I hope I didn't miss you come in earlier. So I thought that was really cute. And then in this suite, you know, Stampin' Up's doing this suite thing now where you can use 1 number and get everything in the suite. There's also this ribbon, really cute candy cane stripe ribbon, right? It's called Diagonal Stripe Ribbon, 3/8 inch, and you get 10 yards of it. And then there's the paper. Let me move this over here and this over here. And the paper color coordinating colors are Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Mossy Meadow in the trees, obviously, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Poppy Parade, Pretty Peacock, and Very Vanilla. So, oh my goodness, so many colors. So let's see what we have here. And we have Christmas trees, and then we have this design on it. And then we have like a prancing reindeer and a stripe, which you could go either way, obviously. On my bot, it's vertical stripes, because otherwise I look like a pumpkin. And then we have stockings and a diagonal stripe. And then we have little Santa hats. Isn't that adorable? That's on Pretty Peacock with the red and the white. And then this is like a dark cherry cobbler with lighter dots on it. Yeah, it's really pretty paper. I loved all the 6x6 papers in this catalog this time the most. There were a couple of the 12x12s I liked too, but I had to resist. Hi, Jackie. This is ornaments. And I will tell you, there is a whole nother set in the catalog, another suite with ornaments, and I didn't get that suite, so I'm sure other people are showing it. Hi, Monica. And then this, you know, this could be used anytime, really. It's got like stars in it, but I think that would be pretty any time of year, even in the fall, really. So that's that one. Then this one has presents, and it's like Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, and crushed curry stars. And then we have hot cocoa and cookies. Oh my goodness. And candy canes on the reverse. Look at that. Oh, so cute. I love both sides of that one. And then we have Christmas lights, which would go really good with Merry and Bright if you have that from last holiday season with the light bulbs and stuff. And then there's this one, which is sort of like cherry cobbler and another red in it. Poppy Parade probably and cherry cobbler. And then this is Santa's sleigh going through, I guess, the, I always think of the Island of Misfit Toys from, what was that from? Rudolph, right? You love the ornaments? Hot cocoa. Yeah, I like the hot cocoa one too. And then this is like stars on tinsel or something, but it's all green. Put it like that. And then this one blew me away. Look at that. It's like a tree when you go to buy your Christmas tree, but the lights are all strung up here and lit up. That is so cool. Love that. I don't know if I'll be able to use that. And then this side is stars on crushed curry. And then we have the holly berries. And the reverse of that is like this scrolly work. Now this one actually would be all right for Halloween because it's kind of got that scroll, eerie kind of scroll feel to it to me. And then this one has letters to Santa, postage going, and then it's got this really pretty Night of Navy with peacock on the reverse. So just really bright and colorful papers. But that's not all. So far in this suite, we have the Night Before Christmas 6x6 paper. We have Holly Jolly Christmas with the Santa and Santa's sleigh and 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly words. We got this beautiful sort of candy cane stripe ribbon. And then, and I don't scrapbook, but I've been really into these Memories and More cards lately. You get Memories and More cards. Let me move this somewhere else because I'm out of room. Okay, so have a Holly Jolly Christmas. Oh, there it all went. Throw that onto a card. You're done. Here's a tag. Hang on, guys. Oh, my goodness. Disaster. That's what I get for trying to stack it up too high. Okay. I think I saved it for now. Okay. So you get some of those. Ho, ho, ho. And on the back of that is this. So you could even just use that and put something in there. And you get quite a few of them, actually. Here's your cute Santa already done for you, which you could probably, I don't know if the die will fit him. It might, because he looks about the same size as the stamp. And then on the other side is 'Tis the Season, and there's your ornaments. Yeah, I need a hand. I know. I've been, well, you'll see. I be watching for a video on Friday. You know, I just used them in a different video with my Come Sail Away not too long ago, right? If you guys saw that, I made 2 Fun Fold Friday cards. If you didn't see that, go watch my Fun Fold Friday. Look at these cute little ones. To Santa, P.O. Box 1, North Pole, and the holly berry on the reverse, which goes with the paper. Then you have some Christmas tree ones, and on the reverse, Happy Everything, Merry Always. And then We Believe in Santa. Oh, that's so cute. I like that one. And then red with snowy dots. And then you get your stickers. Lots of them. I think it said 7 sheets of stickers. 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 6 sheets in this one. But cute tags. Have a holly jolly Christmas. I love the deer. Oh, wait, there's more. Here's Green Scrolly. Jingle All the Way. And then we have North Pole Express, Santa's Air Post. That's pretty cool. Oh, I could see a Christmas, what do you guys do? Some of you do those Christmas journals, but that's not what you call them. Thank you, Jackie. I think so too. Beautiful Fun Folds. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Philomena. I'm not buffering here, Justine. Is anybody else buffering? And then this one could be used for pretty much anything. It's got stars in the background and warmest wishes on it. So that's the cards and the sticker pack. And then there's these envelopes and card bases, I think. And I don't think I opened them yet. So let me do that for you. And what caught me was the North Pole stripes on the envelope. I love it. December Daily, that's what I was trying to think of. That's partly YouTube. Yeah. You buffer a lot. I'm not buffering on this end. So all the envelopes appear to be the same. Let's take a look at the cards. Okay, most of them, they're all the same too. So the card bases are all like this with stars on it. And then you can put in whatever you want in the front like that, or you can cover them up with a big one, or you can use them entirely different, like he would go on there. That would make a cute card with Santa. So anyway, that's that one. That's the whole suite called, oh, I forget. I forget. Holly Jolly. Night Before Christmas is the name of the suite. Night Before Christmas. Okay, now I have to figure out somewhere to put these so they don't fall all over the place. The only thing I didn't like is, unlike the Come Sail Away, they did not come in a box. So I have to find a small box to put these in, because if I don't, or a plastic folder or something, because I'll have them scattered all over the floor if I don't. Alrighty. Still more to come, guys. Still more to come. Okay. Next up. Shine Bright bundle. So this is sort of like stars too, but it's got this poinsettia tree. It's got the Star of Bethlehem. Christmas Begins with Love. I love that. I love the Peace on Earth and the font here. Joy to All, and the stars were brightly shining. This is Cling also. It's got these branches. And then the Stitched Brightly dies that come with it are what really sold me on this set. And there's some beautiful examples in the catalog, which unfortunately I can't show you. But you get 3 Christmas trees, which are not this tree. You get 4 Stars of Bethlehem. And then you get this pine branch thing, which would make a really pretty border on cards or as a background behind your sentiment or whatever. So actually, I don't know that these, well, it does feel like it cuts them out. It looks like it cuts into the card though. I'm going to have to play with that and let you know. Right, Philomena. Those envelopes did look like the old airmail. and postage right to the North Pole there, right? So anyway, this is the Shine Bright bundle. I got that, and I figured between that and the So Many Stars, I could do something really amazing with that, maybe, hopefully, if my brain can do as much as, and my fingers can do as much as my brain wants it to. How's that? Then I'm excited about this one. I'm really excited about this one. It's called Cup of Christmas. I had to get this because there's something new about this. This is photopolymer. And they did a weird thing with the inside, but this is the first time Stampin' Up! Is introducing something new. And these two, there's two sets of stamps in here. These two cups, let me get a piece of card. These are reversible. So, do you see them? They're showing them on the stamp cover. You know, most of the time when you have your stamps, they're like totally smooth on one side and not, and then they're raised on the other side. Well, these are sort of smooth with the holes or the lines in them on both sides, so you can stamp them on either side. So I'm anxious to try them and see how they work. Now, not every stamp in the set is like that, just these two mugs, but that's okay. And I'm told there probably will be more reversible stamps coming in the future, but not, I don't know when. I have no clue when. You love border dies? Yeah, I do too. I love border anything. So, hi, Brandy. Welcome. So, I'm about 2/3 of the way through my haul, maybe a little more. Anyway, this is Cup of Christmas, sending you a cup of cheer, sweet Christmas wishes, comfort and joy, wishing you a Christmas filled with love and happiness and joy. Merry Christmas, yum. And then you've got a poinsettia and some little pine boughs and stuff you can put on, and holly and whatever this little branch is. And then here's the rest of the stamps. This is a regular photopolymer now. It's smooth on the one side. So these on this one are not reversible. These on this little sheet that are in there are. So yeah, I can't wait to try those. And you know, there's the plain mug you can probably use all year round, right? You don't have to use it just for Christmas. You can use it with your other stamp sets and things. Now let me show you the dies that come with it. They're called Cup of Cheer dies. So they have the cups to cut out both directions. You've got these diagonal stripes you can put in to make it a striped cup. You've got a poinsettia one. You've got some candy canes that you can stick in your little mugs. The poinsettia cuts out from the set, and some holly berries, a cute little bow, some little, what is that stuff called? Mistletoe maybe? Some little holly leaves and little tags, or maybe, yeah, they look like tags you could put on. I was thinking maybe marshmallows, but that would be a little more square, but whatever. So cute mugs. Can't wait to use that. Excited about that one. That was on my have to get it list. They might. It's like a dotted edge clay. I'll find out. I'll play with it. I thought from the catalog they did, but I can't show you the catalog, so you know. Okay, next up. Okay, so Stampin' Up! Has stencils. They call them decorative masks in the annual catalog, but they're bringing in another new set. They're called Basic Pattern Decorative Masks. The other ones are called Party something or other. This one is leaves. Really pretty for any time. I think that's leaves. This one is just dots. The one in the current catalog has like diamond shapes like that, which I was playing around with the other day. I didn't do anything with it yet. So just dots, which you could maybe have as snow. this scroll one, which would be kind of cool for Halloween also, I think. You could make it spooky or you could make it elegant, right? And emboss it. And then my favorite is the trees. Love the trees. So I could see doing a lot of backgrounds with these trees for fall, for winter, whatever. So I am so anxious to play with that. And for those of you who haven't seen them, I'll show you the ones from the current annual catalog. So these are in the holiday catalog. These that I'm going to show you now are currently available in the annual catalog. Oops. And they're called Pattern Party Decorative Masks, which I have used before. And you know, I didn't clean that one well. It's got clouds and bricks. And the diamond one is the one I just showed you, like that. And then sort of this mandala thing, which I actually used on something not long ago, this part right here. Can't even remember what it was. What was it? Yeah, the brick is really cool, and you can use either ink or embossing paste through these, any kind of medium you want to. Ink is the easiest thing, but I've used paste with the clouds and everything and the bricks in the past. And you can also use colored embossing paste. Just put a little bit of your ink refill or something into the embossing paste, the white embossing paste, and you've got colored embossing paste. So there you go. So those are the ones in the annual catalog with the bricks and the mandala and whatnot, and they're available now. And then the ones in the holiday catalog that'll be available on the 4th of September have the trees and the leaves and the dots and the scroll. So really cool. And those are called Basic Pattern. Here it is. Basic Pattern Decorative Masks. I like that they bring in some like mixed media stuff. It just, you know, makes card making and mixed media more interesting and fun. And they're not that expensive. So I think they're $6 or something like that. And you can get so, you know, do so many variations on it. I'm going to put them right away, actually. Okay, next up. Oh, this is cool. This is so cool. That's the first, wait. Hi, Tina's Crafty Life. Hi, Dawn H. Oh, man, chat is going like real super fast all of a sudden. Did I miss anybody else? I'm sorry if I did. Well, now, Clay, you'll just have to draw a puff of smoke. Oh, no. Tina, should we cancel tomorrow then? That's all right with me because I have a lot going on this week if we want to. Thank you, Justine. Where are we? Okay, bye, Jackie. Thank you. Where are we here? Jimmy Lonnie. That's wonderful. Thank you, Jimmy. Or yeah, Lonnie. I know everything's so pretty, and I'm not done yet. I got a lot, and I did not get the whole catalog, guys. Okay, this next thing is called Mercury Glass Designer Acetate. If I can find it, here it is. And there's 2 designs. This is the first one. Really cool. So it's clear acetate with like a mercury glass, silvery, shimmery finish on it. You get 2 sheets of that. And then you get this one that's like crackled, almost like crackled paint or something. Really pretty cool. Love, love. So anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for that, because I can't actually see the thumbs up in StreamYard. So anyway, those are called Mercury Glass Designer Acetate, and you get 2 sheets of each design, so 4 sheets total. So that'll be fun to play with. All right, now we're going to do, let's see. Okay, I have to do this one next. Ah, hang on. Okay. This was another one I had to have. I do have a small snow globe from another company, but this one's bigger. And my up line made a comment when she was showing this, and she said, to be honest with you, the stamp set didn't really do anything for her, but the dies did, and I agree with that wholeheartedly. Okay, I'll talk with Kathy. That's fine. Maybe we can just skip a week or something and add it on to the end tomorrow. So anyway, snow globe time. I love this little house in the woods with a tree, so that's cute. And I love the base. And, you know, it's a snow globe. May the timeless message of Christmas fill your heart and home with joy today and always. But now we have snow globe scenes dies. And look at all these dies. You get the actual snow globe. You get a base. You get polar bears. You get the buck. You get a church and the steeple. You get this tree scene. Here's the other, just cutting out this base. This cuts out the little cabin part. So really just awesome things you can put in your snow globe. But wait, there's more. Okay, so see you, Deborah. Thank you for coming. They did awesome. Who did awesome? Oh, Stampin' Up? Yeah, this catalog, you know, the annual catalog was amazing. This catalog is amazing. Okay, so that goes with this is a couple things. I think I missed. They actually have the little snow globe domes, so you can make shakers. Snow globe shakers. And you get, I think, 10 of these. Let's see. Yeah, 10 of them in the little box. So that's awesome. And then they, of course, have to have something to fill the snow globe. So they have snowflake sequins, which I just dropped one of. And these are so pretty. I'm going to spill them all. Oh, you know what? They're probably taped. No, they're not. No, they're not. We have little snowflakes and also little glitters and circles. Just so pretty. Sparkle, sparkle. Look how that sparkles. Okay. Thank you, Tina, for coming. Oh, only half hit the like button. Oh, shame on you guys. Come on, hit that like button. Thank you for reminding everybody. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. So that's the snow globe. Now, this was my favorite paper. This is a whole suite also, but I only got the paper and some embellishment stuff. This is called Feels Like Frost. This paper blew me away. Blew me away. This was like, if I didn't get anything in the catalog, I had to get this. Any paper anyway. The suite comes with a stamp set and dies and paper and ribbon and a few other things I did get. I'll show you. So one side of this paper has this realistic photographic picture in like the blues and stuff. And the other side is all silver foiled but different designs. So pretty. So beautiful. Love it. So that's the first one. Of course, you know me in blue, right? This is the second one. How gorgeous is this? I want to know where these pictures were taken. And then we have the snowflakes or snowdrops on the silver, which you could use. It doesn't have to be snowflakes. It could be just a nice background, you know. This one brings in a little bit of, let me see what the colors are, Highland Heather and Blushing Bride. And then this beautiful silver on the background. And then we have the Pussy Willows, right? Isn't that what they're called, with the little dots on them? Love them. And then this one, which I think this looks familiar. Like I've seen this in, maybe it was in a stamp set from last year. Can't remember. Anyway, if you guys remember the first Frost stamp set from it's in the annual catalog, I think that would go great with this, and that's what I'm going to plan on using partly with this. This one looks like it has water droplets on the lens when they took this icicle picture, and then smaller ones of those other things. This is, yeah, absolutely one of my favorites. And this one here, I mean, this just blows me away, this paper. Gorgeous. That would be pretty in a snow globe, right? I could see using that as a background. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. And then you've got your pine branches in silver. Do you see why I got the silver Delicata stamp pad? Oh yeah. And then here we go with the snow on these little, whatever these little branch things are. And then we have some snowflakes. It's gorgeous. I haven't seen paper like this before. Anyway, and then there's just like a forest or tree range with the snowbanks and the sun shining on it. Oh, just so pretty. I love to look at snow. I don't like shoveling it, but I love it. So this is called Feels Like Frost 6x6 Specialty Designer Series paper. It will be available September 4th, unless you want to be a demonstrator, and then you can get it before September 4th, and at a discount. That's really pretty. It's like a pine branch or whatever with the snow all over it. Oh, more snowflakes, different ones. So pretty. Yeah, Dawn, you're in Florida. That's right. What snow? Yeah, the Stampin' Up's carrying the Delicata inks in silver, gold, and copper now in the holiday catalog. So, yep. And refills for them. So that one. You made Christmas cards using that? What, the Delicata inks? I could see these are my kind of Christmas cards here, these scenes. And then this one has your Highland Heather in it again. And I think a little bit of Night of Navy. And then this is the back on this one. So just beautiful, beautiful papers. My favorite paper in the whole catalog, actually. And then I did not get the Stampin' die set. I did, however, I couldn't pass up this ribbon. And I of course, didn't open it. But it's called Seaside Spray Metallic Ribbon. Of course, it has to be metallic. And we've seen other ribbons similar to this before, but look at this pretty blue. Oh, with silver in it. I just love it. The only problem I have is that you have to choose one. Well, that's why they give you multiple papers of it. So you can use both sides. You know, so they give you, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's 4 sheets of each design, so you could use 2 this side and 2 that side, right? Yeah. That is a problem deciding sometimes. But I don't know. I love this ribbon, which will go beautifully with it. It's called the Metallic Ribbon in Seaside Spray, and it's a 1/4 inch, and you get 10 yards. And then, that's not all. They have a new thing called, what is it called? And I got a little piece of paper stuck in here to try and use it. It's called, I don't know. Oh, here, Shimmery Crystal Effects. So somebody told me it's like a glue, like Glossy Accents, but with glimmer in it. So let's see what it looks like. Probably it'll sparkle when it's dry more. Anyway, it's like glossy accents, but it has little dots of sparkle in it. And it does have to dry. It does say that on here somewhere. It says, use the applicator tip to apply a thick layer of shimmery crystal effects to your projects. Use care when applying near stamped images. Ink may smear. Oops. And let dry completely 30 to 60 minutes before handling. So you'd have to be aware of that. But I could see you could put other stuff in there too, such as the new ice Stampin' glitter. And they do have glitter already called Dazzling Diamonds, but apparently this is a different texture. I don't know, and I'm trying really hard not to get this all over. Ooh, pretty. Oh, yeah. Oops. Pretty. Look at it sparkle. So I could see putting down a little bit of this, which has a little bit of sparkle, and adding a little bit more to it, because that is like a glue. Anyway, wouldn't that go pretty with that paper? Happiness Blooms. That was it. That was it. I knew I had seen those ones that look like dandelion things almost. I think you're right. That looked like, I knew there was a set that it reminded me of, and I couldn't think of the name. Hi, Penny. Welcome. So we're about 90% now done showing everything. So that's part of the Feels Like Frost suite. I only got the paper, the ribbon, the shimmery effects, and the ice Stampin' glitter, but there is a stamp and die set for that too. But I'm probably going to use the first frost to go with that. And then I had to get this because look at these animals. And this is called Nature's Beauty. And for every purchase of this stamp set, Stampin' Up's going to be donating $3 to mental health organizations. So I thought that was awesome of them. And you don't usually get a forward-facing deer in a stamp. I have not seen one anyway. You usually get the side views or the jumping deer or whatever. I love that. I have foxes around here. I love the realistic fox. And the bunny is so cute too. And then, of course, you got little trees and snow scenes and stuff. So Nature's Beauty, standalone stamp set. It's $21, I think. And for every set purchased, Stampin' Up is donating $3 of it to mental health organizations. So I think that's a good cause. And I'm happy to help with that. And then 2 more things, I think. Yep. Okay. So this one, do you guys remember the, what was it called? Everything is Rosy medley, product medley. It was kind of a new thing they introduced. Well, they have a medley in the catalog. And honestly, when I first looked at it in the catalog, I was like, yeah. And then I saw somebody showing the papers and stuff in it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. It's called Most Wonderful Time Product Medley. It all comes together. You buy it all together. So it's seems a little pricey, but if you would buy everything separately, you'd end up paying more anyway. So here's the stamp set. It's got a pretty tree. It's got 3 presents, which have dies to cut them out individually, I believe. I'll check that. Deck the halls. Oh, Christmas tree. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Comfort and joy. Little candy canes here you can put on the trees. So that's the stamp set, and it is photopolymer. Here are the dies, Most Wonderful Time dies. So let's see what they have. The animal set, yeah. The animal set does not have coordinating dies. This does, obviously. The Nature's Beauty is just a standalone stamp set, but that would that deer actually would not be too hard to cut out the way he's standing. You just might have to have a little trouble right in there, but otherwise, and neither would these really. They're pretty smooth. The trees would be a little harder to cut out, but no, really pretty. Okay, so we're on to this one. This is the die for Most Wonderful Time. Okay, the presents. Let me see the stamp. Okay, the stamp is all three together. And here's their bows also. And they cut out, you cut them out together, but they're individual presents. So once you stamp them and cut them, they'll be separate. It does have a label. It does have the small tree, and the larger tree, and a star, and a little angel to put on top of the tree, which isn't a stamp here. So those are the dies for Most Wonderful Time in this product medley. And then, oops. Okay, Deb, I have to put them away or I'll lose them again. Then you get everything in this bag here. You get, it's says it on here somewhere. It's gold and very vanilla sparkle tinsel ribbon. I'm not gonna take that out, but it's sparkly, very sparkly. And then, oh gosh. So I actually got, I guess, 4 papers. I forgot about this one. So there's the label, and it comes in this white box, which comes inside a bigger brown box, which I'm going to keep and use as maybe a shadow box sometime. You get these little stars, which are gold faceted adhesive back stars. You get these card fronts in 3 different designs, and they're all gold foiled. So different stars, and then this one is stripes, and you get 4 each of 3 designs, so 12 cards of those. Yeah, the animal set is beautiful, so add it to your list for September 4th. I'd love to have you as a demo, and somebody else is going to be having a party in September. Anyway, you get stickers with this one. So you get a little deer and some stars and some trees and some bucks and some stars. You get 3 sheets of those. You get these berry things and stars. You get candy canes and banners. A couple sheets of those. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sheets of stickers. And then this paper, which has gold foiling on it. So let's see, this is the front. Now this is paper. This is thinner than the other paper I showed earlier. A little bit thinner, and it's got gold foiling on the antlers. And then this is the back. And you get, I think you get 48 sheets of this too. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you get 6 designs on each side. So 12 designs, 8 sheets each. So the next one is this with the gold on it. And the back is, oops, is this, the little trees. I know it's hard to pick a favorite, but you're going to have to say what your favorite is to be put in the drawing for next week's journaling pens in the comments when the video is up. This has little bows on the back and presents. These presents are gorgeous. Love that one. And you get 8 of those. And then we have a gold foiled stripe. The colors in this are Old Olive and I want to say Real Red, but don't hold me to that. And that's the back of that one. And then these trees, this is gorgeous. Old Olive and gold foil on white. Ribbon. I did not get much ribbon with this. I only got, what, 2 or 3? I could have got lots more. Candy canes on the back of this one. But you got all these trees. Love that one. I love the trees. And here's foiled candy canes on the olive green background and red and white stripes on the other side. So that is the 48 sheets of the Most Wonderful Time paper that comes in with the product medley and all these foiled card fronts if you use the sheets as backgrounds, plus the stamp and die set and the sparkly ribbon. So if you're interested, that's called the Most Wonderful Time product medley, number 150705, again available September 4th. And I have one more thing to show you. Hang on, don't go anywhere. Let me put this back in the box. Okay, one more thing. This is a stamp, well, two, sort of. This is a stamp set called Christmas Countdown. It's like a background stamp. When I first saw it, I wasn't sure I was going to get the Toile Christmas with the Cardinal, and this one has a little Cardinal in it. But now that I got the big one, I have a big and a little Cardinal. This guy could be up in the branch while the other one, looking down on the other one, you know. And then I love this poinsettia border. But this goes with, you have to buy it separate. This is separate, but this project kit is an advent calendar box set. It's called the Christmas Countdown Project Kit. And everybody is very happy that you don't have to put the boxes together. They come already prefab. So really nice boxes. And then, and there's 25, obviously, it's Christmas Countdown. It comes with instructions and samples of what you can do to the front of the boxes with what's in the kit. But you can also alter that by bringing in some of this stuff and making your own backgrounds and things. And then it also comes with stickers and things. So let me move this out of the way. So you don't need the stamp set to do the kit, but it just adds more to it. Plus I like my background stamps and border stamps and stuff. So, and I really like that too. And the Cardinal. So yeah, had to get it. So it has, these are the stickers. It has some gold foiled banners. I'm trying to see what this is. Okay, these are like 3 different striped banners. Here's some bows. I'm not sure how those, oh, these are like bow tails, extra bow tails to hang down. And then you have wreaths and pine boughs and snowflakes and little flowers. And then this is like the fronts that punch out like this. So you have like 4 of those. You've got all your numbers plus some stars. These are more of your backgrounds. You've got some wood grains, 3 different types of wood grains with gold foiling on them in different areas. And then here's some more. You've got some with trees on and green ones and green with wood grain. So you can decorate the fronts of them however you want with the stickers, or you can not use all the stickers, or and decorate them however you want. But the kit comes with all these stickers and instructions, and they show you examples on how to put it together. So sort of like that felt kit that I just did, it gave you the instructions, like it points to things and tells you what to put on first. And so if you're new to it, you can figure it out. It has the steps in here. You can stamp in different colors to, I don't know. Anyway, it gives you all the instructions and diagrams in here. So it looks like it goes 1 through 7, and then it repeats, and then 25 is a different one. So that is my last thing, and that is called the Christmas Countdown Project Kit. And the stamp set that coordinates with it is Christmas Countdown also. So guys, that is the haul. Pretty big, and I did not get everything. There's a whole Halloween suite in there. Like I said, I didn't get except for the coffin boxes. And then there's a couple other Halloween sets. There's a wonderful leafy autumn set that I didn't get. It has leaves and Thanksgiving sayings. There's a couple sentiments stamp sets that are like 4 season or 3 season or something. So I had to stop. I do want to go back maybe at some point and get the full-size gold. These are the Delicata inks in silver, gold, and copper that they have. They have full-size stamp pads of them. I only got the silver one because I have the little, I already had this, which is the same brand, Delicata by Sunico, in the gold, silver, copper, and then this has bronze, which they don't have. But I got the refills because I figured I could refill these, and I'm going to use the silver quite a bit. I just know me, and I will. So remember, when this video goes up, you have to comment what your favorite thing is that you saw me haul in order to win this set of journaling pens in 0.5 and 0.1 next week. So, and don't forget, Justine's party is still going on, and I already put away her number. Hang on. Yikes. Oh, I don't know what here it is. I'm sorry, guys. But I have a mess here and no room in my floor. So here's Justine's party. It's only going through the 15th, so if there's anything that you want that's not from the holiday catalog, like some of the stuff I showed in the beginning from the annual, like this copper trim and this beautiful harvest set, that's in the annual catalog. You can get them now, and pillow boxes and goodie bags and stuff. Anyway, there's lots of good stuff in the annual catalog too. Thank you, Philomena. What's this? You were transfixed. Yeah, Stamp Girl was pretty quiet, huh? Good night, Lonnie. Good night. Anyway, so Justine's party is going through the 15th. We both would appreciate it if you could order anything between now and the 15th. But remember, go back and watch the beginning. I went over the prizes that are up for grabs for placing orders between now and then and August. So yes, and I hope to see you. I'll be back making cards in a video, not a live, sometime tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly what time. So be sure to place an order. Justine will add for any $50 order or more. Justine's adding some art glitter glue. So if anybody else places an order of $50 or more between now and the end of Thursday, she will add that to her prize. So great prizes. Oh, you're welcome, Julia. Thank you so much for coming. Hugs to you too. And yes, everybody have a wonderful week. I am going to be spending probably most of tomorrow morning putting all this stuff somewhere. I don't know where. Anyway, thank you so much. I had fun showing it to you. I hope you enjoyed it all. And again, let me know what your favorite is. You have to pick. All right, guys. Thanks, Paige. And I'll see you the next time. Lots of videos going up this week. 2 on Thursday, 1 on Friday that I know of, and now 1 tomorrow, and I might be live. You're welcome, Dawn. I might be live tomorrow night. I'm not sure. A split pay. Oh, yeah. I don't know if they've ever done that, but maybe. I don't know. I doubt it, but can't hurt to ask. So, all right, guys. Have a great evening and a great week. Bye for now. Hugs, love, and peace.